The founder and president of Ashesi University, Patrick Awuah, is advising government not to reopen schools at a time that the coronavirus continues to spread. President Akufo-Addo just disclosed he'll be announcing some guidelines as we go along. Already, many teacher unions have raised issues with the options to have schools reopen when there is no treatment or vaccine for infections. Speaking on Joy Prime Morning Show's virtual policy forum, Mr. Awuah said the government must proceed with caution. Emmanuel Ante has the highlights.
As a school owner, Mr. Awuah is worried about a possible increase in spread of COVID-19 if students return to school under the current circumstance.
I would say that opening now is very difficult and probably should not be attempted. We should just say that we've lost a third term of the academic year. We should have a plan to get WASI grades generated for students who were in the third year this last academic year using continuous assessment. And let's not attempt to complete this academic year. Just take the next few months off as well.
But former Director General and Rector of the Ghana Institute of Management and Public Administration, GIMPA, Professor Stephen Adair, proposed a possible solution.
That we must distinguish in this case between the final years and the other students. I think that we should not rush with the non-final year students. In fact, for me, even if they have to start the next academic year in January, we can manage it. But we must make sure that we don't bulge the two so that we can concentrate on the final years only now. If we want to concentrate on the final years, it means that if you go to the secondary school, only the final years are coming.
Former Education Minister Professor Nana Opoku-Agyeman was worried about poor hygiene in public schools. She proposed health education should be deepened in schools.
My focus or my interest has always been on the public basic schools, simply because this is where the majority of our people can afford to send their children. You go to a school where there's no washroom. So you ask the teachers, okay, so what do the children do? Then they'll tell you, oh, they go to the bush. Then you ask her, so what education are these children getting? So those were very important.
Retired educationist Anis Hafa says the pandemic has offered an opportunity to clean up the education sector.
We are in a revolution. There's an inflection point in education that we cannot discard. And this crisis offers opportunity to clean up our act. And that's what I'm suggesting. In the meantime, what are we going to do with the public schools? And the issue that I raise consistently is this: to see how management is effective or ineffective, walk into any public school as we speak. So what I'm saying is this: in the meantime, we need to really bring everyone on board, especially the corporations. That's not a one-man show.
In all their submissions, what ran through was that reopening of schools should be thoroughly thought through to avert hikes in COVID-19 cases. Emmanuel Ante, reporting for Joy News.
Well, we continue to have that conversation. Should we open the school now? Is it good? Can we put in the measures to protect our children, I mean the student and the teachers as well? Let me tell you.